Alright, so let's go over our parts list here for doing this front brake job here. A couple of jack stands in the back. Got our jack right here. Of course we got the new brakes. I like to put a date on the box there. You can see right when I do it. You know, they get the lifetime warranty on these things. They kind of, it's really neat, you know, if you're going to keep the car. They kind of they bank on you not keeping the car you know, for that long. So basically you buy the brake pads, get the little bit more expensive kind, lifetime warranty. They wear out, you bring them in, you get a new set. So pretty good deal. We got, this is our tool right here for compressing the brake caliper. And we got a couple of breaker bars right here. And we've got a 17mm and a 19. And the 19 is for removing the tire, and the 17 is the bolts on the brake caliper itself. And then this stuff is awesome. It's called disc brake quiet. It's really good stuff. I like this instead of using the brake lubricant. You put it on the back of the pads. On this part here, you just spray it. It's really awesome stuff. I'll show you how that works in a little bit. And that's it. So not too much. Pretty simple. And let's get to it. Alright, so we got it jacked up. We got a jack stand under the car, and I released just a little bit of pressure off the jack. I like to leave that just barely touching it, just in case, you never know. Alright, so we've got the tire off, and we're going to take our 17mm socket, and we're going to remove this guy here, and we're going to move the lower one right here too. Let's go ahead and do that. And I got this kind of a little mini breaker bar. Alright, and there's the bottom one. Alright, let's go ahead and take this off. And see, that's our brake caliper. This thing moves in and out when you step on the brake pedal, and that compresses your brake pads right here. So I'm gonna run and get another brake stand to set this on, or another jack stand. I don't like to leave things hanging. I might be able to put it up here actually, but I'm gonna get another jack stand. Alright, so I got another jack stand, and I just like to put things up and out of the way, and I'm not going to bump it, it's not going to fall. I don't like to put too much of a bend either in the hose. So we'll make this quick and get it back on. Here's the brake, the disc pads right here. Alright, so here's the that squealer, right, when your brakes are gonna, when you get the wear indicator, you pretty much have to replace them. When they start touching the rotor, you're gonna have to get your rotor ground down or get a new one altogether. But this stuff is that's nasty to your rotors. So you can see we're right there. Perfect timing. So let's go ahead and get this other one off. And they come out pretty easy. Yeah, I just noticed that these little clips up in here, I've seen some people, they come off. He's going to make sure to put them back on. They didn't come off for me, so I'm just going to leave them alone. Clean this up a little bit with a little brush, and we'll get started with the disc brake quiet on the new ones. Alright, so we've got our new disc pads right here, and we're just going to lay them down on something that we could spray on, and we've got right here disc brake quiet. This is really good stuff. See that? Just go ahead and spray it right on the back. Keep that brake chatter down. No more. You get a little squeak and squeal sometimes with vibration. So this stops that. It's an old can. I haven't used it in a long time, but put a little bit of layer on there, and we let it sit for a few minutes and put it on tacky. That's it. Simple as that. And that might even have been a little bit too much. So we'll come back in a few minutes, 5-10 minutes, and we'll put them back onto the Alright, so while we're waiting for that to get a little tacky, let's go ahead and compress our caliper, and we'll take the old brake pad and we'll put it in there like that against the caliper, the piston, and we take our little tool here, and it's really neat. It just slides right in there, and you just twist, turn it here, and you can see right here it's going in. There's a lot of shadow in here right now, but so always do that, and we'll be able to put them in no problem. Alright, so it's nice and tacky. Go ahead and put them in there. And on these, it's got that little kind of a groove that they go into, so that makes it pretty easy to not mess it up. And that's it. We'll go ahead, take this, throw it back on. Slides on really nice because we compressed it. Go ahead and take our bolt. There we go. Get it started, and we'll go ahead and put the top one in. Just be careful about these little boots on here. Don't want to rip them. And there we go. Pretty easy, pretty fast. And what we're going to want to do is tighten these down, of course, and go ahead and pump the brake pedal a few times, and when you pull out of the driveway or forward, you know, whichever way you're facing, just hit the brakes as you're going out real slow, and get them seated, you know. And that's it. I'm going to go ahead and take my trusty breaker bar and tighten these back down, and we'll catch you in a couple minutes. Alright, jacked it up a little bit, get my jack stand out of there. Go ahead and lower it down. Go ahead and tighten those lug nuts and do the other side.